What's up, my lady loves, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This episode, we're going to be battling against my friend, TheTorterror. He puts the terror in Torterror, I don't know. But, you know what, this was actually a pretty good battle, and it ended off really well, and it was really one of my first good battles. But then again, it's been about a week ago. I must say I have improved a lot since the last video, and I've even improved a lot since this battle, and it has been a while since I've actually been in this battle, so I apologize for being rusty on knowing what's going on in the battle. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start watching this battle and see what happens. John is issuing a challenge. So this is a battle, I think, I don't know if it was in a live stream or not, but I think we just talked on Skype and decided to battle because, you know, I wanted to practice. He wanted to practice, get a little bit better. And I thought I had gotten better, so I thought it'd be a good idea. So I lead off with my Genesect here, and he leads off with his Cloyster. Cloyster would have a big problem against Genesect if he stayed in. So he's going to go ahead and switch out into his Nice and Clean, which has a special defense power of, let's see, a tank. This guy can take anything, really, honestly. So my Thunderbolt isn't going to do that much to this guy, so he's just going to eat that up and look at me and wonder why I'm even still here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch Pokemon because that guy's going to take hits for days, and I figure it might be good to go in with Conkeldurr because he's my strongest physical attacker, and plus with the Assault Vest, I'll be able to absorb pretty much anything he does to me. So now he's forced to switch his Pokemon, and honestly, I don't know what I go for here. I think I go for a Drain Punch just to be safe. And I don't know how much that's going to do to this Galvantula. Probably not a bunch. Oh, it actually did a pretty good amount of damage despite it being super effective. Or not very effective. My bad. Anyway, this Galvantula is going to go for a Thunder. You know what? That's going to do, I think, a decent amount of damage just because that thing's a pretty tough poke. But then again, with Assault Vest, it does take a little bit of damage away from him. So now I'm going to get some EXP back from that. Or not EXP, some health back from that Drain Punch. And honestly, right here, I should have went for a Mach Punch. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought he might switch, but I don't think... I don't know. Some people switch when their Pokemon's that low, but really, I should have known. I went for the Mach Punch, so he's able to get up a Sticky Web because of a stupid mistake on my part. But I get all my health back anyway, so it doesn't really matter because I do have a Rapid Spinner on my team. Alright, so now he's going to go on with his Conkeldurr, and his Conkeldurr is pink. So you know what that means, ladies? That means that it's stronger, and I gotta switch. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch into my Zoomerl just to see what he's gonna do here. And the Sticky Web, unfortunately, is gonna slow me down a little bit. So honestly, I should have brought in a Pokemon to Rapid Spin that, but then again, Drain Punch would have done a huge amount of damage to anybody else. So since I went in with the Zoomerl, I knew he was going to switch. And he's actually going to switch into his Nice and Clean. And because that thing is holding an Eviolite, it will be able to take a pretty good amount of damage from my guy. So I went for the Play Rough there, and I probably should have stayed in against this guy. But I was fearing that Thunderbolt would do a lot of damage to me. But yeah, I went ahead and switched into Conkeldurr. And speaking of something, I got really unlucky with that Play Rough. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, he goes for the Thunderbolt again like I expected. And that's just going to take a little bit of health away from me. And now he's going to go on with his Puff, which is his amazing Dragonite. And I was expecting this switch, actually, so I went for the Ice Punch. And it's not really going to do... Oh, wow. Okay, that did a lot more. Wow, I was expecting Marvel Scale to help him out a little bit there. But I'm going to go ahead and switch Pokemon here because I have no idea what he's going to do. I thought he would go for a Dragon move, so I went ahead and switched straight into my Azumarill, thinking that he would go for an Outrage or anything else, but no, he actually goes for an E-Quake, which I believe is going to be enough to take out my Azumarill. So that was a stupid def on my part. I probably could have predicted it better if I was a little bit better at the game, but unfortunately I'm not. So now I'm going to go on with Talonflame because I already have his Marvel Scale taken care of, and I think a Brave Bird will be able to take him out. So here we go. Brave Bird that thing, and that is good game. You know what? I haven't used this Talonflame in quite a while. This is one of my old teams, actually. One of my first teams, but I seem to be doing all right. All right, so with Brave Bird, we're gonna lose a teeny tiny bit of HP, but it doesn't really matter because of how strong this Talonflame is. So now he's gonna go in with his Nice and Clean, which I'm not really that scared of. I'm hoping I can kill it in one hit. I really don't know at this point, so I go for the Brave Bird, and it doesn't do enough to it to kill it. And now he's gonna be able to take me out with a Thunderbolt, I believe. So I should have done something else there, but that's okay. I lost Talonflame to something stupid. Probably would have played this better if I had played this recently, but really this was like my second day of Wi-Fi battling, so Anyway, now his nice and clean's nice and low, so I'm gonna go out with my Conkeldurr, and I get stuck by the sticky web, which is annoying. I should have switched out with somebody who could have rapid spin this or anything, honestly. I don't know why I didn't rapid spin this away. I could have done it such a long time ago. But anyway, I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch because I know I could do a nice amount of damage to whoever he switches into. And he actually switched into that Conkeldurr, which is going to eat that up like no problem. And I believe he's got, those are leftovers on him, so kind of at a disadvantage here just because I'm lower health, and it seems like he's faster because he's got the sticky web on me, so yeah, I'm in a bad situation here. And it also seems like he's doing much more damage than me. I don't know why, because I believe my Conkeldurr's fully EV trained in attack and has perfect IVs, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. I need to check the EVs again, I guess. So he's just gonna get some more health back from his lefties, and I'm going to keep going for some Drain Punches, even though it's really not gonna do anything. Alright, so here he goes, gets off his last Drain Punch. I probably should have went for a Mach Punch, but I was thinking it was Speed Tie, because I forgot about the sticky web. But again, another mistake on my part. I could have played this a lot better, but it's alright. So his Conkeldurr's just getting his HP back and really killed that Conkeldurr without losing any health, so that's pretty sad. So now I'm going to switch into my Genesect just to see if I can do a little bit of damage on this guy, but I don't know how much we're actually going to do. And with my download, I get this special attack boost, so that's pretty good for me. Now he's going to go for a Mach Punch. I don't think it does a huge amount of damage, but it actually does do a little bit. Alright, sorry about the little quietness there, guys. But, so at this point, it looks like I'm going to be able to take out his Conkeldurr just fine and dandy with my Genesect. Go for another Thunder Punch, or another Thunderbolt here, and that should be enough to take out his Conkeldurr. And the reason I went in with Genesect is because I knew he didn't have Assault Vest like mine, and I knew that special attacks would be doing a good amount against him. So he's going to go on with his Rufus, the Arcanine, and I'm switching Pokemon because I am actually really scared of this guy because he's super duper strong, and Arcanine is just a freaky Pokemon, honestly. You don't know, I didn't know what he was going to do. I'd never seen an Arcanine in competitive play, so I had no idea what to do. And he's going to go for a Flare Blitz, which is going to do a pretty good amount of damage to my Pokemon, so that's actually really scary. He did a huge amount, but he lost a lot of HP from it as well. I'd say he lost at least 1/4 of his HP. So now he's going to go for a close combat. I don't know why he didn't go for the Flare Blitz again, because honestly he would have killed my Pokemon, but then again he would have lost a lot of HP. But because he didn't go for the Flare Blitz, I'm actually able to get off a Rapid Spin, and I could get out that sticky web, which is really good. And I also get some lefties back, so that's nice. Even though I'm going to die next turn, it really doesn't matter. I just figured I'd go for an Ice Shard to get off as much damage as I possibly could against this guy. It really didn't do that much. And excuse me if I'm talking weird, because I have my throat is like going crazy. My allergies have been acting up really badly lately, so I apologize. Anyway, his Rufus is really low health right now. It's gonna die. He can't save this thing. So I'm gonna go out with my Genesect because I know I can outspeed this guy, and I know he's not Scarf. So here we go, get the download on attack, which isn't really gonna help me because I'm all special attack. So I'm just gonna go for a Thunderbolt to play it safe, and that's going to kill him in one hit. So that is good game, my friend. Turn into sparkles and fly in the sky. Alright, now he's gonna go in with his Vagina. I mean Cloyster. No, he's gonna go in with Cloyster, and this thing is gonna be able to, I thought it would be able to take out my Genesect. That's kind of weird. Anyway, it didn't take me out, so I just go for the Thunderbolt and take that guy out in one hit. So that is good game, Mr. Cloyster. I'm sorry, Vagina Face, but you're done. You're out of here. Get out of my face. Now his last Pokemon is Nice and Clean, which is this nasty little stalling piece of turd. No one likes you, friend. So I go for the Thunderbolt here, hoping that I can kill, but honestly, it's so special defense bulky that I wouldn't have been able to do much to it. So yeah, he's just gonna stall me out basically, or recover, get all his HP back, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything to him with this Genesect. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam and take out my Genesect just because I'm not able to do anything. So I believe I'm on my last Pokemon now. Honestly, if I would have played it smarter, I think I could have 3-0'd, but really I wasn't playing smart. So now I'm going to go into my own Porygon 2, and now we both have download because of my other Pokemon. Unfortunately, I believe I get an attack download though, so that's not really the best for me. But he goes for a Toxic first turn, so that sucks. He has one Toxic turn on me, and now I'm going to go for a Toxic 2, and we're just going to basically stall this out. So while we're stalling it out, How you guys doing? I'm looking for some pretty good Pokemon remixes. If you made it this far into the video, you guys should comment down what's your favorite Pokemon remix so I can use them in my next Wi-Fi battles and stuff like that. But I guess since we have like 7 more turns of stalling, we can talk about a little bit more things. I'm actually planning on doing a series pretty soon with the Heated Mo. We're going to be doing an egg lock together, and I'm actually really excited about it because I have not done an egg lock yet. I haven't been able to do anything like that, and it's something that I've always wanted to do on my channel just because it looks really fun and it looks like a good way to engage with your viewers. So we'll have a video up by Tuesday the 18th telling you how you can send eggs and how you can do all that kind of stuff, and you guys should definitely submit eggs and definitely watch the series because it's going to be a lot of fun. So like I said, we're pretty much trying to stall each other out right now. I forgot that he had an extra turn of Toxic on me, and right here I go for the recover. I'm just trying to basically stall him out, and he's trying to stall me out, and honestly I would have went forever. Like, I would have kept on going until either one of us died. So at this point, honestly, if I would have went for a Thunderbolt, he would have been dead, but I didn't want to risk it, so that's why I recovered there. I just didn't want to risk anything, and now he's going to go for the recover, just trying to stall me out too. So basically, we've been having a recover war this whole time, and it actually, in-game, lasted about, I'd say 10 minutes, just this part of the battle, but I think this is the first one I actually won, so yeah. No, it wasn't the first one I won, it was like the second, but now I'm actually pretty good, and I have a way better team, and I'm actually really comfortable with my team, so I'm doing way better right now when I Wi-Fi battle, so I'm actually pretty proud of that. Actually, I streamed the other day, and I won every single one of them, so I've gotten a lot better than I was. Like, I've gotten way better than I was in the past, so you guys should definitely look forward to some better Wi-Fi battles in the future, but I only like to post ones that are pretty close, so that's why I'm posting this one. And here we go. He's going to go for a recover. I believe the last turn is coming up pretty soon, so I'm just going to go for the recover as well. Basically, we're just recovering until one of us dies from this toxic damage, and it's just getting real close to the wire. So he's going to go for a well, here we go. He's going to go for a Thunderbolt, I believe, next turn. And look at how much Toxic's doing to us right now. Oh, my goodness. All right, so he goes for the recover. And I go for the recover, too. Gosh, man, this is taking forever. Hey, where's the last turn? Is this the last turn? I'm confused. It says this is the last turn. All right, so the last recover, it looks like. I don't know what actually happens. I think he goes for a Thunderbolt, and I live. Maybe. I don't remember. Let's see how much that does. Oh, goodness. Yeah, he's going to go for the Thunderbolt here, and it's not going to kill me, and I'm going to live, and now he's going to die by poison damage because I recovered. Woo! So, there we go. Get the recover up, and I believe this is good game for you, mister. That was good game, TheTorterror. It was really fun battling you. We had lots of fun. It just took a really long time at the end. That stall war was never going to end until one of us decided that it was time to die. So there we go. That's another win. A pretty fun battle, honestly. So if you guys actually watched till the end, thank you very much. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the video and comment on the video. Again, what your favorite remix is, and pretty much just whatever you want. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle.